Weather alert is out for tomorrow for incoming snow across most of the Pikes Peak region in the southeastern plains. That system right now doesn't look very impressive across the Intermountain West. That's going to close in on Colorado overnight tonight and through the day tomorrow. We really need to see what this system is a low pressure center that's developing just a bit more, and you can kind of see a bit more of a spin going on here across northern Nevada. That area of low pressure will continue to materialize and take a sharp dive south and east as we move through the next 12 hours, likely parking right over the Four Corners by Saturday morning. And then right over Albuquerque, what is known as an Albuquerque low to most of those that are native to Colorado, very familiar with this type of setup because it is classic in terms of getting snow along and east of I-25 and more so a lower terrain event versus a mountain event. So this low pressure center is going to take more of a southerly track, even more so than what we expected yesterday. So that's going to lessen the amounts here in the Pikes Peak region, but it is going to give us a decent amount of snow across our neighboring counties to the south around Pueblo, parts of the Raton Pass, Trinidad, Walsenburg, La Veta. Decent amount of snow here by Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon. So without further ado, Saturday morning, most of the snow still inching across the San Juans. We're just socked in with a lot of cloud cover here across parts of the Pikes Peak region. Then by the afternoon hours, we'll start to see our first few flurries flying across the Pikes Peak region and most of the I-25 corridor. So anytime between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m., some snow is going to start to really move over the interstate, and then rain changing over to snow as we move through 2, 3, 4 o'clock into the afternoon along and south of the Arkansas River Valley. So region-wide event here that's going to give us kind of a wet, cakey snow. So the kind that easily gets caked up in between your tires. That's going to be how that's going to materialize for tomorrow. Notice up to towards Denver, the ongoing snow into 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon and evening, and then snow slowly coming to an end closer to midnight in the Pikes Peak region and the Palmer Divide, but still ongoing across Pueblo, parts of the eastern plains, well into 3, 4 o'clock Saturday morning. Some of you still may be waking up to snow across Rocky Ford, Ordway, parts of La Junta, and even Springfield and Trinidad Sunday morning. Clouds are still going to be with us for the first part of Sunday, and then slowly we'll see a little bit of an increase in sunshine Sunday afternoon, but it's still going to be pretty chilly across the region. It's a very fast moving system, but it's going to be robust while it is here. So we're expecting the morning to stay dry, and then the afternoon will hold that chance for more developing snow. We'll see that snow really start to stick into those late afternoon and early evening hours because of the initial melting on impact. It may kind of limit what is visible out there, but we do expect impacts on some of the roads by Saturday night, especially across the Pikes Peak region. Areas across Trinidad, Aguilar, La Veta, Los Animas County, this royal blue color is indicative of close to about 3 to 5 inches in some locations, 4 to 6, maybe overdoing it just a bit, but some areas could get these bandings of snow that set up that drop a good inch to 2 inches an hour by Saturday night. So not at all surprising if we do see a bit more across Rocky Ford, Fowler, Boone, Pueblo, and parts of southeastern Fremont County and eastern Custer County. Notice though, this is more of a lower terrain event. Higher terrain areas certainly are going to get some snow, but this is more so going to be a classic system here for us across I-25 and the eastern plains. Lesser amounts expected for the El Paso County locations. A swath of 2 to 4 will be possible by Saturday night, heading into Sunday morning. General 1 to 3. So minimal impacts to our roads initially, but by Saturday night, maybe a little dicey out there, especially up through the Palmer Divide. So something to be mindful of. We will struggle to make it out of the 30s for highs on Sunday. Some areas won't get out of the 20s in Teller County, so you'll finally get a little sunshine to end the weekend, but most of the weekend's going to feel pretty cloudy, cold, dismal, and just, well, pretty snowy, to say the least. We gradually warm back up into next week, but notice those overnight lows for the next couple of nights will be down into the low teens and single digits across most of our zones, with that snow materializing tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening for Pueblo counties and parts of Fremont County. Back to the 40s and low 50s as we approach the mid part of next week. It's going to feel like a heat wave after this weekend. Back to you guys.
Stocks finished on a high note in the week. After a midday slump, the Dow went up 57 points. The Nasdaq went up 135 points. The price of an ounce of gold up $14.